Shoot. No, I need you to do the other one. The other one. Gosh darn it. There we go. Sweetness. Welcome, Nixus. Welcome, Sergoma, and everybody else
everyone.
who's here.
Welcome to Indie World. I'm Amber.
And I'm Andrew. We're excited to share some upcoming indie games coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Let's get this show on the road.
Turn sounds down on the video, sorry. Is that better?
Many years ago, at the top of Mount Fugu,
Hold on, I'm gonna turn up my mic just a tad.
From a sakura flower, floating in a near
But yeah, if you guys want some input, or want to share some input on audio levels, that would be fantastic.
Each one good fortune and prosperity in turn.
Greetings,
But some
everyone.
in the village became impatient for their own blessings, and in a fit of jealousy, they drove Nico away.
They burritoed her.
From the land.
Audio's okay?
Many
Sweet.
years passed,
Now turn the
and our
video up a
village
little bit.
worked
Oh.
hard to create our own success. The
Like
story
there?
of Nico
Is that good?
drifted from memory. Yet there are some who still believe in the power of magic.
The wave yeet, indeed. Yeah, waking up with some
Welcome to
Lilikoi
Mineta's
lychee
Night
today.
Market. Long ago, the villagers at the base of Mount Fugu worshipped the mythical sun cat Nico.
Awesome.
However, recent sightings reveal this myth may no longer be a legend.
As the adorable Mineko in this narrative adventure sim, you'll do various
Huh.
jobs, befriend the townsfolk, and craft all sorts of doodads in preparation for the weekly
I
night
just
market.
woke up. Yeah,
And
well,
wow,
it's
this
okay.
market is bustling.
Granted,
There's a
I woke
ton
up
of
at
things to
10,
do here, like
and it is now
joining
11 for
parades,
me.
entering cat races,
So,
and
yes, I
performing
should have
on
been up by
stage.
10,
Did we mention cat races?
but I do also
Nearly
stay up
everything you
absurdly
find on
late.
the island can be sold at the market.
Y
Now that's
gato.
one happy customer.
And if you're just
Corre,
itching to
corre.
explore, the island's got lots of
Gatito.
secrets to uncover and puzzles to solve. But be careful, you might encounter
Cat
some
races.
meddlesome agents along the way.
Stop by Mineko's Night Market.
It's an
setting its
interesting little
shop on
story game
Nintendo
they got going
Switch
on there.
September
It's 6
26th.
p.m. for you, lol. Time zones be weird, man.
系列的导演徐直，
大家好，我是吴志飞，公司的创意总监。
我们来自重庆帕斯亚科技。沙市镇时光继承了波西亚时光的世界观，这次我们将带大家走入一个神秘的沙漠城市。
2 hours
这是
later?
我们时光系列的第二
As
款
in,
产
like,
品
it's 2 hours later in the
为
day for
带
you?
来更深刻的故事，更有
Trying
趣
to
的
think of
人物
where that
和
would
更丰富的
be.
玩法。同时，我们也在不断的扩展
Because
这个世界的
1
习惯。
hour later
在
would
开
be
发
the
过程
east
中，我
coast
们
of
实
the
地考
US,
察
so
了中国
that's
西北的
just
戈
an
壁
hour
沙漠，
further
那里
east
的
than
环
that.
境和当地治沙人的先进理念，激发了我们的创作热情。
我们希望你能和我们一起
1303,
来
yeah.
度过这个沙漠时光。谢谢。
True,
Love
we'll all been up
adventure,
for about
role
6.5
playing, and
hours.
simulation
Confused
games?
myself a little.
This sequel to My Time at Portia has it all. Through a captivating story, rife with dozens of characters and side quests, you're tasked with restoring this post-apocalyptic desert community to its
West
former
Europe for
glory.
you?
Equipped with your
Gotcha.
trusty tools, you'll gather resources to assemble machines and transform a derelict workshop into a
This kinda
finely
looks like-
tuned facility. Lots of
This kinda looks like you
customization
took
options are also in the
Grounded
toolbox, from
and
crafting
then
items to
added
building and
a
decorating your home
Junkertown
however
from
you'd like.
Overwatch
But
filter to it.
There's more to Sandrock than just building.
Why not venture into ancient ruins and
Okay,
scavenge
that
for
does look like
relics?
the
Or say hi to the
Gerudo
locals
Canyon.
and make some friends. Unfortunately, this town's kind of popular with the monsters.
What?
So take them down in melee combat.
My Time at Sandrock launches on Nintendo
It's a
Switch
very
this summer.
interesting thing. Hasn't the game been out for a year now? Yes! This is a great game. And of course, you gotta use in the Hall of the Mountain King for Plate Up. Let the dramatic music rise. Such a fun game. Oh, the sound effect.
Ever dreamed of having your very own restaurant? Well, now you can.
Occasionally. Then I realize, oh wait, that's a lot of work.
And automate the restaurant of your
Now,
dreams.
granted, this makes for a really fun like party game.
But be strategic about it, cause you're gonna have your hands full.
Too much games
Lots
seem
of
like
hungry
Stardew Valley or
customers
Animal
will be
Crossing nowadays.
clamoring for
Yeah.
meals,
I've
outlining
never been a
fast
big fan of
speeds.
life sims.
Unfortunately,
The
you
closest
don't
I
have
ever
time to
got
take
was
this gastronomic
something
journey
like
alone.
Minecraft, which isn't really a life sim. It's an open world sandbox. Or something like this, where you're just managing one business. I don't really want to have a fake life. I have a real life that does all that stuff anyway. When I play a video game, I want something that's going to be fun or an entertaining challenge. I don't want real life challenges that I already deal with.
Nintendo Switch this October.
It's not my cup of tea.
Cześć, jestem Marek.
A ja Monika. Quilts and Cats of Calico to gra, która powstała z naszej miłości do gier
Calico.
planszowych i kotów.
Kiedy wyobrażam sobie idealne miejsce do odpoczynku, widzę ciepły
Something that
koc
escapes
i
from
mojego
reality,
mroczącego
yeah.
kota Darwina.
Or at least allows me to do something that I would not be able to normally do.
Także dla mnie koty są synonimem przytulności i ciepła. Te
Something,
uczucia
like, the more
jeśli chodzi o
exciting and
adaptację
interesting, the
gry planszowej,
better.
Calico.
And it also helps if it's got like a really cool art style or whatever.
Looking for the perfect board game night? Check out Quilts and Cats of Calico. Adapted
This is
from the
another one
real-life
that I've never
tabletop
understood
game
as
Calico,
far as game
build
genre
a quilt
goes.
From patterned pieces of fabric.
Something like this. It's a board game.
So buttons to score points and attract adorable
Things like card builders,
Aw,
or
cute.
this could
Peth
easily
has a
be
preferred
played
pattern,
in
so
person
stitch
with
and
other
style to
people
become a
on a
master quilt
tabletop.
maker.
Get cozy with up to 3 friends in local and online.
It's also why I've
multiplayer.
never really
Join
enjoyed
ranked matches
turn-based
against
combat.
random players.
Paper Mario is a
Or
fun
try your hand at
story,
weekly
and I really
challenges.
enjoy doing
You
the
can
series with
also
Apkinz
take
and
some
stuff.
time to customize
But
your
like
cats and
the
give them a
actual combat
positively great look.
doesn't
Cuddle
thrill
up
me.
with
What
Quilts
was
and
that
Cats of
cat?
Calico.
That was the most
Launching on
dead-eyed
Nintendo
looking
Switch
thing I've
system
ever
this
seen.
fall.
Hello? Oh, for a second there it looked like Skullgirls' art style. But now it's like Guitar Hero? This is the type of game that I've always wanted to get good at, but never could. I love music, and yet I've never managed to get good at rhythm games. Got you dissing Paper Mario Combat? I'm sad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's not my cup of tea. Granted, Paper Mario and what was the one that I tried for a little bit?
Wow,
Child
this
of Light.
game has some sick
They have very
beats.
interesting
You've been bobbing your head
mechanics
for
that
a
make it
while.
more
In
make it
this
more
spin-off
engaging.
of Crypt of the
Hey Gavin,
Necrodancer,
welcome.
You've still got to move to the rhythm. but it's
Skullgirls'
got a
art
new
style is
musical
amazing.
twist
It
with
is. It's
lane-based
fantastic.
combat.
The
Monsters
very
will come flying
thick
at you,
outlined,
so match the on-screen
cartoony
props
aesthetic,
to kick 'em
like
to the curb.
what we're seeing on
Each
screen right
one
now.
has a different
Very
movement
much that
pattern,
sort of art
and
style.
some take multiple hits to defeat. Oh, and let's not forget boss battles. That'll really get you grooving.
And if you need a break from the baddies, there's a special minigame to play for each of the 5 character storylines.
Make a travel time.
Keep the beat alive when Rift of the Necrodancer
When you're
launches
tired
on
of
Nintendo
Guitar
Switch
Hero,
this year.
go ahead and play. Oh, Rift of the
Next up,
Necrodancer. I
we've
just
got
caught the
some
title.
DLC news to share for games we previously featured in Indie World. More puzzles await in the
DLC?
Cupboards and Drawers DLC for a little to the left.
Okay.
Get tidying across
Flippin'
25
what?
new puzzles as you explore a world of small spaces, secret compartments, and surprising stuff.
Okay,
stuffed
this
into
seems like it'd
every
just be
drawer.
something that's
Charming new
cathartic to
illustrations
play.
and scenarios are also included
Yeah, I was
in
gonna
this
say,
paid
Crypt of the
DLC,
Necrodancer I've
launching
heard
on
of
Nintendo
before, and I've heard it's a
Switch
really
this
fun
June.
rhythm game. But
Dig
that
into
one
more
seemed like
roguelike
a
puzzle
downgrade.
action.
Shovel Knight
Pocket
Dig!
Dungeon Puzzler's Pack.
Oh wait,
Venture
no,
forward
Shovel Knight
as
Dig is a
2
different
newly
thing.
playable characters.
Pocket Dungeon,
Test your puzzle
which
prowess
is
with
basically
fun
Shovel Knight's
games.
version of
Make your
Candy
way through the
Crush.
perplexing halls of
That's a
Castle
series we
Quandary.
need to have on the
You
Apkinz
can
channel.
also pay Mr. Hat a visit
Shovel
for
Knight.
over 20 in-game hats to modify
Shovel Knight
runs,
is a fantastic
or pick up
game.
some nifty new relics in Chester's shop.
Welcome to
This
Dead
free
Grin's
DLC shovels
stream.
its
He
way
just
onto
woke
the
up.
Nintendo Switch system this
To a
spring.
degree, I woke up an hour ago, but I haven't spent a lot of time talking. Hi, Cult of the Lamb.
Expand your flock in the Relics of the Old Faith update for Cult of the Lamb.
I'm taking another sip of lychee here.
Dozens of new items, relics, and enemies are scattered across remixed dungeons, guarded by the new versions of the 4 Guardian Bishops. Take your spoils back to the cult.
Not your cup of tea?
To construct
You talking about Shovel Knight or Cult of the Lamb?
A new unlockable quest. And after beating the game, keep the faith
Yeah, this is a
going with the
DLC
new
for Cult of the Lamb.
Gauntlet, and Boss Rush modes. This free update launches on Nintendo Switch April 24th.
I've always thought the aesthetic of this game and the premise was fascinating, but I don't know what I... Oh my word, it's Donkey.
Creator of Animal Well, Billy Basso.
Hello, I'm Billy Basso, the developer of Animal Well.
At first, I thought he said Billy Batson. I was like, Shazam?
All alone, making everything that goes into the game, including the engine. I was trying to give people the experience of finding something new in a place they've already been before.
Donkey, what are you doing?
Pretty much somewhere that's filled with puzzles that you would want to keep coming back to
Donkey!
over and over again. I hope you enjoy Animal Well when it comes out on Nintendo Switch. Thank you.
A labyrinth. Well, well, well.
Sounds like you're
Oh.
in this atmosphere.
Why? Why did you have to? Why did you have to pun us? Yeah, he's gonna die. Exactly.
Perfect.
Why does this look like budget Rain World?
Right?
Yeah, about that. You're not alone in this.
Yeah, this looks like budget Rain World.
Here, but some might be hostile, so stay alert. Any items you've picked up can be used in a number of ways, like making a quick getaway or having friendly creatures help
He
you
become
out in a
one with the
pinch.
water.
And speaking of items, there's a lot to uncover here. So get crafty with your items and see what you find.
Was he just there as a cameo? I didn't get why he was there. Does he like really like
launching on Nintendo Switch
what that guy
early
was
next
talking
year.
about? Buster Baxter from Arthur? Excuse me. Where's Waldo?
Guess what? It's crime o'clock.
Oh, Crime O'Clock.
My watch says otherwise.
I did not read that correctly.
A puzzle exploration game. Anyway, there's no time to waste. You've got over 40 cases to solve across time
Okay,
and space.
this looks like something I would love to play in my own time. It's basically like a Where's Waldo murder mystery.
Andrew. Look at your map. There are lots of eras to visit. From the Lost Age
This looks
to a
very
cybernetic
fascinating.
future. In each era, you'll see how crime scenes develop.
Vessel, how'd
in
you know that's what I
different
meant?
contexts.
Wait a second. Could I do something in one era and change events in another?
Exactly. By traveling through time, meeting characters,
Oh,
and resolving each case,
this sounds
the map will
fascinating to
change
me.
and more adventures will be unlocked.
Sounds like a timeless experience. Set your alarms to Crime O'Clock when it
Interesting.
launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th.
I don't know if I would make a Let's Play or a stream. Oh, that's why I didn't see the L, because it was the hands of the clock in the
For the last 10 years,
the,
we
like,
created
the
a variety
image.
of different games, expanding the Tassagrad universe. Now we are returning to our roots for a sequel.
These
Yeah.
titles are not only a celebration of the original
Same
game,
Vessel.
but
I was
also
like,
the name, nature,
what?
and folklore, the origin of so much
Why,
of the
though?
game's, visual identity.
But yeah,
We hope
Crime
you'll
O'Clock.
find as much wonder as we have
That's
in this
that's
universe
interesting.
and join our homecoming. We see you at the top of the tower.
Tusen tack!
Speaking of
Whoa,
unique
electric
aesthetics,
powers. Shocking, am I right?
Close. In
why? Why do
you'll harness
why do game presenters feel the need to make really
solve
bad
physics-based
jokes?
puzzles, move seamlessly through Scandinavian-inspired environments, accompanied by
This
an
looks
orchestral
very
soundtrack
cool.
influenced by Nordic folk.
Like I like the
This
art
land
style of
holds
this a
many
lot.
dangers, as fearsome beasts stand in your way. Master the art of Teslamancy and defeat them to discover
Teslamancy?
additional areas to explore.
Bruh.
Plus, you can play a remastered
That's
version
cool.
of the first Teslagrad game.
Puns
which
are the
adds
lifeblood of
enhanced
Nintendo
visuals
Directs.
and
But
10
why
extra
though?
challenge levels.
Both Teslagrad 2 and Teslagrad Remastered bolt onto the Nintendo Switch system. Later today, you can get the
Cool,
games
cool.
separately or bundled together in the Teslagrad Power Pack Edition.
Let your cringe inhibitors go out, Grin. I'm gonna have to learn to accept it. Oh my word, West of Loathing. I've been wanting to play this, either in my own time or something. It just looks so absurd. It's just the essence of using what you have to its utmost. Like, I don't understand how, but apparently this is, like, super funny and charming, despite it literally being stick figures. Like, the amount of satire and... Wait, did I just see turn-based combat? Why? Shadows over Loathing. Isn't this the third game?
Mobsters, monsters, and mysteries? Sounds like the cat's pajamas. Sign me.
Stick figures are funny.
Okay. Set in the 1920s within the West of Loathing universe, Shadows over Loathing.
Yeah, West of Loathing was the first one. Is this the second one again? Like, just released for Switch, or is this the third one?
To be found. While searching for him, you'll encounter a sinister plot that could spell the end of the world.
I already have over 280 power moons on Odyssey. Yeah. Odyssey has a lot of moons.
And eldritch horrors. There's also a ton of roles to play.
Yeah, it does seem to be turn-based combat. Why must so many cool-looking games be turn-based combat?
The digital version of Shadows over Loathing launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
I mean, a lot of people grew up with that genre, so it makes sense that they would have some cool stuff, but like, I don't know, because turn-based combat is fun. It's really not, though. It's not combat, it's menu scrolling. It's basically like playing a game of Uno with the computer. I'm not saying they can't have charm and have good stories. Like the Paper Mario story is a lot of fun.
In this sequel to Blasphemous,
no way. Blasphemous 2 is already coming out? I want to play the first one. Because one, I love Metroidvanias, especially with melee-based combat. And I've heard great things about the first one.
Each one deadly in their own way.
You take turns slapping each other in the face. Yahtzee talking about turn-based combat. That's exactly what it is. You take turns fighting. That's not how combat works.
Vicious and versatile combos. By unlocking weapon memories, you'll learn more moves that'll help you survive the dangers lying ahead.
This looks so fun. Okay, just generically summer. What about Fire Emblem? Fire Emblem, I've never actually played any of the games, but I've heard fantastic things. Oh, Oxenfree 2. Is it finally coming out?
Jacob, 4 hours ago, a cult opened a portal above Edward's
Fire Emblem, from what I understand, is like got an insanely well-written story behind it. Lots of interesting characters and such. I've never actually played it, so I don't know how the combat is. But I believe it is also turn-based, so I don't know as I would enjoy it.
Riley, seriously, Riley.
Yeah, this is the sort of game that fascinates me. It's like paranormal, haunting, exploration. I remember specifically when this game was announced at a Direct. And that was a day when everybody was assuming there was going to be Hollow Knight news, and then this was like the, but wait, we have one more game, and everybody's like, huh? And then it was this, and everybody's like, are you serious? And that was the day that I had recorded a Daily Silksong news, and it went out like right after the Direct, and so there were people in the comments of that Daily Silksong news episode. It was like, are you serious? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I just did it for a random day. I didn't realize it was going to be the day of a Direct.
walkie-talkie conversation system to connect with local
I like the
contacts.
suspense. Yeah.
Some of them may
That's
have
the thing is,
valuable
from what I
info and give you
understand,
more insight
you
into
use
Nina's
your little
mysteries.
handheld radio
Your choices will have an impact on
and
Nyla's
like
development,
to communicate with your
relationships,
friends
and the
across
story.
the island,
Will you
but
forge
occasionally
deep
you'll accidentally
friendships?
tune into
Turn a blind
frequencies
eye
to
those in need?
like communicate
All up
with
to you.
whatever
Tune
entity
in to
is
Apkinz
haunting the
3 Lost
island.
Signals, airing on
It's like
Nintendo
just a
Switch,
whole bunch of
July
really
12th.
interesting
Pre-orders
radio
begin today
frequency
on
related
Nintendo eShop.
mystery, which I think is really cool for
Thanks for
murder
staying with
mystery.
us so far. Before we go, we'd like to show you a sneak peek of several more indie games coming to Nintendo Switch. Check it out.
Before we go, no, you can't do this to me. Paper trails? Well, that just looked like depression. Okay, so is this the sequel to, or rather inspired by, quote unquote, Untitled Goose Game? Okay, this is interesting. I don't know what I think of that. And of course, you gotta have your dual stick shooter, Bro-tato. It's Enter the Gungeon, but with potato. Do not clown us once more, Nintendo, please. Silksong is so wanted. I think it'll be announced at something big like the Nintendo Direct when E3 should have happened. Well, that's the thing is... Oh, hi, Security Breach. Why are you on here? That's the thing is... I can see it being big enough to have its own mini direct, but to have it never mentioned.
Indie World. We hope you enjoyed everything shown in today's showcase.
Are you for real?
Huge thank you to the indie community and indie partners working
Well,
on games for the Nintendo
we went into
Switch
this
system.
with our clown
And
wigs
as always,
on, so
thank you for watching.
Follow our official Twitter account to stay up to
I
date
don't
on
have the
latest
clown
news from
outfit
Indie
on
World.
camera because I don't
Until
have a
next time,
camera.
Happy gaming!
But why though? But why though? Unless the DLC fixes the game, I'll never buy that garbage. Well, Indie World, what? I was reading what was on screen. Security Breach, a lot has gone into patching it. Like, there's a lot that has been fixed. But, I mean, it still has bugs. But, like, a lot of it has been fixed. Yeah, I don't think any of us really had high hopes for this, but, like, they've got to say something soon. Silksong, at this point, I'm wondering if Team Cherry's just going to keep it close to the chest and do their own release. Because that's what they did with the first one. It was like, I mean, yes, it wasn't huge on launch, or as huge as it could be. But yeah, the release of Silksong, they may just do what they did with the first game and announce it themselves, and then all the big consoles will announce it. Oh well. I don't imagine a shadow drop, but I do imagine it'll be a short notice release date trailer, because that's what they did the first one, is they released the release date trailer 2 weeks before the game dropped. I wonder if they'll try to do something similar. But yeah, I don't know what we were expecting. We didn't really get much other than, I guess, Blasphemous 2, Oxenfree 2 news. Those are the only two things that popped into my head at the moment. Couple interesting-ish looking things. Crime O'Clock, I think, looks fun to do in my own time, or maybe during a stream. I'm not sure. But it'll happen eventually. It will happen eventually. Anyway, I think we're going to wrap up the stream here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Even though we didn't get what we were hoping for, at least we got to see something. So, yeah. I think I'll wrap the stream up here. And if you want to see more from the channel, we've got another Let's Play episode coming out. Well, over here on Friday, but On the Apkinz joint channel, which should be linked in the description, there'll be an episode out tomorrow. So if you guys did enjoy, do the YouTube stuff down below, pop in the Discord, say hi, leave a comment, and I will certainly see your smiles soon. See ya!